Hello everybody, it's the Generally Good Gamer here. Thank you for joining myself and Gennal once again. We're back for another episode. Right, if you remember from last time, we met with Liam Greymane and his sister Tess, and we promised them a few things, and also the townspeople of Ravenshire. We handed in some quests, and we're going to start off today by following the questline, the Spikecrest decursions. And decursions, I don't know if I've heard that word. Incursions, I've heard definitely. Decursions, not sure. In any case, that was a continuance of the questline for the Dock Watcher Vorin. Now, we killed some Spikecrest last time. This time we're going to continue onwards and kill some more. It looks like the leaders this time, Lord Zarson and the Mistress Hezza. So we're going to do that. Before we do, we need to prepare. So Gennal, please buff. Let's also take an elixir of the sages and some sagefish delight for the mana regen. Definitely not going for efficiency here, Gennal. Eating your mana buff food very early before we're anywhere near vicious fiends. And one last thing that Gennal needs to do before she heads out on her adventures once again is just to ensure that her gear is all nice and repaired. So we're going to sell grey items. Thank you, Larry Boulder. I appreciate you taking many of these heavy items that we've been lugging around. Gosh, I don't know how Gennal does it. I mean, she's a mage, so she clearly has some sort of way of lightening the load. Don't need the moonberry juice. Thank you for taking that as well, Larry. I didn't expect you to, being a blacksmith, but you've taken a few other items from us that are unnecessary. Quite a versatile chap in what you buy. Okay, goodbye, Larry. Tommy, we need you. Let's head south. Now, let's look out for a way to get down here. Looks like we may have to follow this ridge on the western side. I believe that this Lord Zarson must be on this platform here. He's a level 46, so keep your wits about you, Gennal. Ooh, there we are. We did say to do so. Now that was a close call. Clearly having some issues with phasing here as well. So let's manage that first. We didn't make any food, did we, Gennal? We'll also do that. Channeling the thoughts of her ancestors, meditating on where she's been so far and learning from the knowledge of her deceased relatives. I think that's how it works. She's thought through what she's going to do, her tactics for this battle. Taunt Lord Zarson towards her and then take his position on the throne. And then use a little known technique called using walls. Not many mages know this, but Gennal does. I think she may have actually missed him there. Still some lessons for Gennal to learn in the mage ways. She's not doing too bad. She may take a second to recuperate and get some mana back. Not necessary perhaps, but I think also a smart move on her part to prepare for the worst. Oh, she's going to go back round him, as there is a mob on the other side. Excellent technique here, Gennal. Link isn't yet ready. Very good. Well done, Gennal. And it only took 2 attempts. Very good. I may cut out the first attempt, just to keep this flowing a bit better. Not because Gennal is embarrassed by her failed first attempt. Not at all. And with that done, we will head up the western side of this ridgeline now. And we'll head towards Mistress Heza. Gennal isn't clear on the Naga tongue on how that's correctly pronounced, but she thinks it's Heza. And on the way we do have another quest to numb the pain, which is killing more of the spiders for the hollow web venom. So we won't kill all of them, but if we have any in our path, then we will stop and take them out. Let's crest this hillock. We have a friend over here. Galiath. Killing some of Satan's spawn, the spiders. She's looking around. Gennal can't see any spiders. There are some corpses of them, but none living. Secretly, she's very happy about that. Gennal does not like spiders. She sees one. 2. Another one just over this. It's not really a hill. A small rise. Gennal is happy. The drop rate of these items seem to be fairly good. It's 1 for 1 so far, 100%. She decides to rest and meditate. I think Gennal's thinking is that her wand just isn't good enough at the moment. She's definitely feeling the benefit of all her new gear that we bought a few episodes ago. We didn't get her a new wand. And she doesn't know how she forgot to do that. Ah, Nollied. We also need to kill that mob. Will you be kind and wait for us? It seems no. Nollied, please accept our invite. That's great news. Very happy about that. Thank you, Nollied. Will we get the... Thank you. Will we get the credit? We did. Fantastic.
Sure thing. Thank you. Aldiel Shalah.
We have thanked our new friend Nollied, and we have rid the island of the Naga command structure. And what we'll do is, Gennal's unhappy about this, but she's going to head back to the spiders, spend some more time around their webs, and dispatch some of them. If she needs a break, she will take one and head into this monastery here, this crypt, this cemetery. For now, she's going to brave her fears, drop the courage from her, from deep within her. This spider is too close for comfort for Gennal. She desperately dislikes being stuck in its web. Sit down and rest, Gennal. You deserve it after getting stuck in that web. She needs to calm herself, get her back into a frame of mind complicit with facing more of these spiders. In fact, she's going to try and pull a couple at a time here, just to get the dirty deed done more quickly. Somehow only hit the one there. That was a bad call by myself. I'll take the blame, they're not Gel. We guzzled down a mana potion there. Very needed. This bandaging is coming in very handy, especially having considerably little HP. We'll take a couple again. Let's get clear of this. Okay, we're gonna have to blink away. Gennal managed to hit both of them that time. Very good news. In this position, I'm not entirely clear on what I should be doing. Maybe casting a second AoE before they arrive. This is a very sticky web. Gennal's finding it very hard to get out of it. Five more hollow web venom to collect. But Gennal needs a break. These spiders are just causing her immense anxiety. They are her greatest bane in Azeroth. Now, she will take out one more on the path to the cemetery, but I think this is all she can take until she's had a touch of humanity again, a touch of something other than a spider. No, she can't take this spider, it's too much. She's going to have a small break.
Need help?
Yes.
We nod at Avram Duskguard. We're back. We've been here before. Nordannar, we've been sent to speak to you. So it was the prince that visited us on his way to Ravenshire. I didn't take him for royalty. It's clear to me that Prince Greymane seeks aid from my research group. I'm afraid he must have misunderstood us. However, as we do not intend to reach immortality, rather we seek power and healthiness beyond what the human body is capable of. I assume you've already figured out our little secret. If not, let me put this as bluntly as possible. We have accepted the Walken Curse. We are more than willing to aid Liam in reclaiming his city and his lands. Our alchemical knowledge, our teeth, and our latent power are all at his disposal. We have yet to come to have full control of our abilities, but I think I have discovered a way to aid in that regard. Travel northwest to the Dry Rock Valley and kill as many of the traitorous ones as possible. Drain their blood and bring it back to me. It will play an important part in our research. We'll do that. We have been to the Dry Rock Valley before. I know the way. Right. Gennal thinks that was... She thinks she has gathered enough courage from the interaction with a human, Worgen, that she can face more spiders. This webbing though is quite annoying. Only because it's just so sticky for Gennal. We have 7 hollow web venom. Not many left now. Gennal meditates. Okay, another 2. Getting the job done as quickly as possible. She is very aware that these guys may try to web her. Yep, instantaneously, as soon as she thought it, it occurred. But she's well prepared now. She has her rotation, as it were. They call that, I think it's a mage term, rotation. She was taught it when she first began learning the arts. Goodness me. Oof. Look at that. Right on the edge. You need a rest, Gennal. Recover from your wounds. One other thing I need to do as well, that Gennal and I forgot when we began today's journey, was to conjure some mana gems. We'll do so the next time we stop. Lots of allies dispatching the spiders around here. I can only presume that the organ humans have asked for many of their venom. Many vials of venom. Or else, lots of people just do not like spiders. It's also a very real possibility. Or both. Perhaps both. One more. Gennal sees the venom spitter, spotted it with her elven eyes. Fantastic, we have 10 hollow web venom. That leads us straight back to Mother Tanya within the cemetery we just visited. Oh, doesn't want to step on the grave. She realizes she was, and that's many years of bad luck for doing so. Mother Tanya,
Need help?
we have the hollow web venom.
You need something?
The transformation is often a difficult process for some. There is a point of immense pain as the old skin tears away and the worgen form is forced underneath. You must understand how painful that can be and how some people do not have the inner strength to complete it. So you have returned, with the venom in hand, greeted by the style of an old woman. I mean a smile, of course. Take this coin as thanks for the work.
Be careful.
Goodness me. Wow. That is an intimidating old lady. Let's head out of here. Tommy, we need you. Gennal looks at the map and decides we're going to collect vials of blood from the vilest of men at the Dry Rock Ravine. Gennal considered it and was going to run from this starving dusk cult, but realized actually she does need to collect their fur. We need a few more for the Vile Mantle quest that we've been set upon. Gennal remembers the Dry Rock Pit. Many traitorous ones to collect blood from. And we need 20 of them, plenty around. A bit of lag there, or I didn't hit many of them for some reason. Very good, Gennal. Good, although I'm pretty sure a human body has many pints of blood, many litres. I'm only collecting one vial per. Maybe we are doing some sort of study and, you know, we want to control the differences between individuals, and so we're only collecting the same amount per, and need lots of samples. I'm sure that's why we're collecting 1 vial per body. Meditate down before you pull more. In fact, shall we try the classic way of pulling? Get on a mount, a rather slow mount I must say. But get on a mount, run around. Like so. Ah, not quite good. Okay, this hasn't quite worked. That's okay. I'm sure we'll be able to sort ourselves out. Try this again. We're all gathered up. I'm still trying to remember much for magely training after taking a little break. She thinks this is how she did it in the past. Maybe not. That worker, that miner, didn't seem to have any blood. Need some sagefish to light too, Gennal. We need all the buffs we can get here. Surrounded by enemies on all sides. Let's gather some more up. Yeah, I think this is a good plan actually. Run them all up here, jump off. Good plan. Once again, using walls. That rare of mage techniques. Ooh, this one seemed to actually dodge. So we will do this. Followed by this. That's not good. Was not good. Okay, well, ice block, let's think about this. Frost Nova, I believe. And then we'll blink. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Vacation, get some mana back quickly. Followed by our quick health bandage as well. Let's pull a few more. Gather them up. Like some sort of cowgirl, I suppose. Right, there is a taskmaster there we should be aware of. Can we be? No, not quite. Right, we can still attempt this though. Frostnova, yep. Okay, we have 5 of them instead of 4. I think that's still fine. We have plenty of mana still. Very good. Well done, Gennal. As I always tell her, the only way to learn is to do. Or a good way of learning is to do. There are many ways of learning. Reading is not really doing. But a good way of learning is practice. Seven more vials of blood. What a ghastly thing for her to do, to collect these vials. She's doing it. She's doing it. We also have High Officer Osmark there as well. A little bit higher level. Must be the twin of another Officer Osmark, as we definitely killed one of the same name and rank previously. Very good, Gennal. Well done. A tight one there, but you're more than capable. Bandage. Very good. I mean, she's basically a healer now, isn't she? Very impressed by her abilities. Five more vials. She looks around her. She sees more traitors to the south of the pit. She begins her AoE. Well practiced in the art of AoE by now. She looks behind her, gauges the distance, and fires off another volley. Two more, and she decides to get these last 2 on the way out. She'll have a break from the AoE. Just finish these off nicely. Single target. One more. Healer time. Do need a little bit of mana perhaps. She looks up the path out of the pit, she sees at least one more target, one more traitor. She looks at the enslaved workers, doesn't say a word. But in her mind she promises, in her heart she promises to one day return and free them. A healer and a tank, gosh. The last vial of blood, there we have it. And with that, we will to the Shademore Tavern. As Gennal needs a rest, she's killed spiders. She's collected an insane amount of blood. And she needs to wash her hands of it all. Wash her mind of it all. Wipe her mind. To do that, she needs warmth, friendly faces, food, drink, and a soft bed. And with that, we will say goodbye for today. Thank you very much everyone for joining Gennal and myself, and I hope you'll be back for the next episode where we'll continue on Gilneas. Okay, bye bye.